This is a tale from over 3,000 years ago, before the human and non-human worlds were forever divided.
Nope, that's the, it's the wrong one,
Oh shit, my fault. So this guy and this other guy are under attack, and well, this one right here, so he gotta put the team on his back, Greg Jennings. So he just starts squad wiping? I don't know. I don't know how to gauge this. It's too early in the series. Are they just stormtrooper level ass, or is he just that cold? You know what I mean? Like they're fighting rookie ones, 55 overalls, no badges. Low key, this is kind of pissing me off, because it's one dude against like 20 boats, and y'all can't jump him or something? Like this dumbass platoon, smooth brain ass platoon. Nigga right here got clapped talking about Maria, I'm sorry. Goddamn right, you're fucking sorry. That group he fought was so ass, bro just said fuck that shit and dipped. Okay, so now like 15 years have passed since that battle, and they out here running Minecraft or maybe Farming Simulator, but wait, wasn't Farming Simulator just like a version of Minecraft when you think about it? Anyway, this old head was telling stories about how he found this place called Vinland, and the kids was with it at first, but then this one kid started going on about how much better the sailors and explorers of today's era are better.
How dare you disrespect me? I'm the great Leif Erikson!
Nah, man, we're done with the 80s.
Anyway, life is pretty peaceful here, man. We got kids playing around and shit. You know, snow. Just honest people doing honest work in a peaceful village. Where the fuck is Thor's? So anyway, these Vikings got attacked while bathing and shit. And they wanted Thor's help because, you know, he was really doing that killing shit a while back. But my boy done turned over a new leaf and whatnot. So after he heard that, Floki was like, nigga, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You are going to war, and you are going to love that shit. I'll serve opium before I serve the cause. Yeah, now what, nigga? You're in my territory. Iceland? You're right. I am in your territory. With my soldiers. We could just sleep every last one of y'all and keep it pushing. Do you really want that, Thor's? So, of course, Thor's is forced into the deal, and now everyone is happy as shit because they finna go to war and prove themselves, and they really about to, like, earn some pride and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But he's not fucking with that at all because he did not want to do that shit. Anyway, everybody's getting ready for war, and this pending crash dummy Thorfinn was mad because he couldn't go. Like, he's not 6 fucking years old. Then he went into his dad's loot chest and was ready to go on the front lines after picking up this piece. But then his dad came in and just told him, listen, son, you are from the burbs. You're a suburban kid. You're not like that. You will never be like that, so stop trying to be like that. Anyway, on some other island, Floki was meeting with this dude named Askeladd, and it turns out, yes, they are going to war, but they don't even want Thor's. They just trying to get their get back for him leaving the playable area like 15 years ago, right? And my man's right here, Askeladd, is a top-tier negotiator, so Floki ended up paying bro like double the price. Then he asked Floki, hey, you're paying me quite a bit, so how is he? Is he cold? Trash? What? Oh, nah, you don't even got a trick gang. He's washed. Ylva, I promise that after I come back from defeating all those bad guys...
Hey, son, you forgot your lunch. It's got all your favorites.
Shut the fuck up, Mom. Can't you see? I'm trying to apply Riz. Go home. Anyway, they're off at sea finally. And apparently Thor's is going to drop these bots off in Norway, call it England, and let them figure out life from there. But then 2 things happen that completely fucked this plan in the ass. 1, his dumb ass son hopped on the boat because he thought this was sweet. And 2, they went exactly to where Askeladd was. So now he has to log all the way in to try and get them out alive. And he makes very quick work of this first boat. Like, he squad wiped the shit out of them. I've never seen anything like it, man. Anyway, Braun Strowman big ass popped a shroom and started tweaking out. But Thor's made light work of him and then saw that there was a whole nother boat of niggas and was like, oh, I'm trying to do this shit, bro. I done turned over a new leaf, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on myself and niggas want, man. So then he told Askeladd, hey, bring your ass to this boat because we about to duel it out. No jump-ins, no nothing. Just a fair fight between you and me on Odin. All right, fuck it, I'm game. The fuck, is he actually gonna do this? Askeladd's gonna fight. My ass is itching. Is he really like that? Tell me, Askeladd, do you have any children or a wife? No. As a matter of fact, I'm red pill alpha male. Very well. Askeladd tried to sneak him, but Thor's dodged that shit. It's pretty fat. That's to be expected of the Trojan. Oh, fuck, he's coming. That man put him in the ninja blender. Askeladd could not get shit off. He thought he had an easy kill and got hit with the combo from hell. And then he baited him too. He broke his sword on purpose so Askeladd would get all fired up and shit and go for the kill. And then boom, got his ass. Damn. Did not expect that. Well, I mean, if you want, you can be our leader. Really? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Kill this nigga. Anyway, they took Thorfinn for some reason while letting the others go. And he came up on the boat after a few hours and started screaming at them, talking about,
"The mammoth can't save you. I'ma tie your ass up. I'ma fuck you in your ass."
And this scene right here officially kicked off like 5 to 7 years of this nigga just going after Askeladd's head. He would find Askeladd, then be like, "Let's fight." Oh my God, he's not even mine, and I wish I got an abortion. Then he would get on the stage, lights brighter than ever, piss down his leg, and then get his ass beat. And this happened like several times over the years to the point where Askeladd pretty much made him a part of the crew. And not only that, the nigga actually became good at this fighting shit. So then one day he was like, "Man, I'm tired of this bullshit, man. When can we fight?" Oh my God.
5 years and my ass still itches.
Well, you have killed a lot, but unfortunately while you were doing this killing, I was busy moving the goalpost. So if you kill a general, then I'll fight you. Fuck! So then he does the dirty work yet again, meets the criteria, and was like, "Now can we fight?" Let's go home first. What the Fine. Finally, them niggas return home after like a 10-year journey or something, and Askeladd goes to see the Lord, and of course he's got all the maidens on his... I don't know if there's a medieval word for that, but you know what I was trying to say. Anyway, is that Brock Lesnar? All right, here we go, guys. 10 years in the making. My boy Thorfinn is finally ready to fight this man for revenge. Let's go. Say, Thorfinn, what exactly was your dad's name? Thorin? Thierry?
You bastard! It's Thor's! Remember it as you die!
Dumbass nigga. Back to the drawing board. My master thought you should have some food. Here, take this. Also, if you don't mind my asking, are you also a slave? The fuck? Oh, a warrior seeking revenge. Isn't it obvious? Well, then why are you outside? Bitch! Why are you outside then? You know, one could say that you are a slave to this revenge. Man, give me my fucking food, bruh. Damn. Anyway, they set sail again, and this time they were making their way to London, but they ran into this fucking absolute tweaker Thorkell, who, if you remember, was Thor's right-hand man. And Floki tried to cut a deal with him like,
"Bro, you're outnumbered like crazy, gang. It's not going to work out for you. Besides, what the fuck are you doing with the Englishmen anyway, bro? You're Danish. Come fight for your country. We'll pay you double of whatever these niggas are paying you. Just come back."
Nah, I'd win.
This might be the epitome of for the love of the game, because do you mean to tell me that this man switched teams to the weaker side and learned a new language just so he could fight more? He looked God in his eyes and said, "Give me harder battles." Yeah, there's no fucking way I'm going up there. Hey, Thorfinn, why don't you go fight him? Fuck you. I'll give you a duel. So Thorfinn got up there and was running through shit like prime Adrian Peterson until he got to Thorkell, and then he tried to get his little combos off, but that shit ain't really work, you know, because this nigga's kind of the Hulk. Okay, he's pretty strong, but I've been doing this for years. All right, his weak spots are high up, so I'm gonna go. We've got... I wonder how the fight's going. Anyway, so Thorfinn got his shit beaten, and Askeladd was so disgraced that he left him, but Thorfinn crazy ass swam all the way back to shore just so he didn't lose his opportunity to sleep him. Big Kel was like, "Bye-bye, Thorfinn. See you later." Anyway, after that, Thorkell wasn't satisfied and went on to land to fight, and he fucked around and captured the Prince of fucking Denmark.
Hey, Prince, tell me, do you truly think this King James is better than Air Jordan? I mean, come on. What kind of king would allow himself to lose 6 times on the biggest stage? Air Jordan, on the other hand, was a true baller. In the words of Sir LeVar, he went undefeated, never lost. With that in mind, how could anyone ever follow such a man, huh?
Well, if you won't tell me, then let's ask the priest.
What's your take?
They're both individually great. Anyway, they got ambushed by the Danes because they wanted him to give back Prince Canute, and he was like, fine, take him.
It's just one extra nigga to kill anyway.
What? So they started boxing, but then Askeladd was like, the block is hot, bitches. He became one of the earliest contributors to the hole in the ozone layer. And Thorfinn took hold of the prince, but not too long after that, Thorkell was like,
Yeah, I am going to beat the shit out of you. Just not today. Toodles!
Anyway, after that, they ran off. But of course, Hall of Fame tweaker Thorkell was right behind them, so they couldn't really stop for a while. And not only that, but Thorkell's army outnumbered Askeladd's by like 400. So he put a call in to where his mom's was from, and they got reinforcements. And those reinforcements was trying to secure a deal with the prince that pretty much kept Denmark from interfering with Wales and all their business. And this fucking this drenched blanket went and hid behind another man. Like, what?
Okay, Thorfinn, say hi to the prince. It's alright, he doesn't bite.
Thorfinn, what the fuck? Anyway, while the soldiers were busy trying to get the priest to teach him about love, Askeladd struck a deal with this Farquaad haircut having ass nigga. This shit trash. Andre Karolinko looking ass. No maiden having ass. Hear ye, ass cut, man. You need to cut that shit the fuck off. Anyway, they struck a deal, but then Farquaad was trying to get the prince to confirm it, and this fucking jackass was still too afraid to talk. So when he got back to the horses, Thorfinn was cooking his shit. Dumbass nigga. Damn near a grown-ass man, and not being able to address somebody is crazy. Matter of fact, I'ma just say it, bruh. Nigga, you a bitch. Oh, what? Did I offend you? Are you gonna stand up for yourself? Fuck, nigga.
You know what? Shut the fuck up, alright? That's not nice. You need to learn respect and manners, you imbecile. Apologize to me right now.
Anyway, as they're traveling, they run into this village, and Askeladd just jugs all of their food and then tied the whole population up, and this dude was like,
Bro, please, bro, don't kill us, okay? We just need half of the food, and you can take the rest, I promise, alright? Just don't let us die here, please. I got kids, man. I beg you.
Don't worry. No one here is going to go without food this winter.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much!
Any winter.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Because I'm going to kill you.
So anyway, obviously after killing everybody, they take control of this village, and the prince, his bodyguard or some shit, and Thorfinn are chilling eating stew, and the prince is explaining how he loves cooking and shit, but his dad for some reason never let him. Hey dad, look, I made you some stew.
Nigga, did I just catch you having hobbies?
Yeah, so anyway, they summon Ragnar to go talk to Askeladd, because there's a dispute in the plan, but Askeladd actually backdoored him because he could just sell the prince to whichever leader pays him more. But then Ragnar kind of fucked that idea up because he revealed that Canute's bum-ass dad actually wants that little shit to die just so he can give the throne to his older brother. So now Askeladd has a very hard decision to make, but he decides to keep Canute safe.
Ragnar! No! Don't leave him! I command you!
Shut up. Anyway, as they were traveling, some of the members of the group actually wasn't really fucking with Askeladd like that no more because, well, he quote-unquote lost his fastball. Cuz, what is you saying betray Askeladd? You talking about the nigga who got us this far? Nigga, think about it, bruh. When is the last time he made a good decision? Shit, I mean, now that you mention it. Exactly. That man is washed. Askeladd knew he was losing favor amongst his niggas, so he told Thorfinn and Bjorn to move the prince to his carriage because they was plotting to kidnap him. So they ran off, and Askeladd said,
Now I don't know how much longer I'll have it, but as for now, I have the power of plot on my side, so face me if you dare.
They cooked Thorfinn and Bjorn, but then Thorfinn realized he wouldn't be able to send his pookie Askeladd to Valhalla, so he locked in and ran after him. Meanwhile, Askeladd was trying to have an ideology off with the traitors, but Thorkell pulled up on him and was like,
Man, fuck all that talking shit, nigga, let's fight!
Then Thorfinn came in out of nowhere and was like,
No one is allowed to hurt Askeladd except me.
and of course Thorkell dick got hard after he heard that, so he was like,
Oh, do you perhaps Want to hit about it?
This man has ascended Black Force status, bro. He's officially Weatherman Foam status. A nigga probably wear loose wife beaters and shit. This is a dangerous individual. I'm just trying to point that out to y'all. But somehow, though, him and Thorfinn was going toe-to-toe. Like, Thorkell is throwing haymakers, but Thorfinn is parrying them shits, and he's dodging a few like it's 50-50 down the middle right now. Then Thorkell was like,
Do you want me to tell you some stories about your dad?
well, if I were you, I wouldn't worry about that. All I would be concerned with is if you'll be able to talk after I'm through with you. I guess come back, bruh. Meanwhile, Canute woke up from this dream and he started acting all enlightened and shit. But then something funny kind of happens where it cuts between Thorfinn and Canute several times, and it's pretty much like,
I get it now. It's as if a fog has been lifted out of my brain. This world, it's so full of love.
I fucking hate everything!
The sky, the snow, the air itself, all of it, it's love, isn't it?
I have got to murder these fucking cocksuckers!
True love isn't the touch of a woman, the care from a parent, but rather, it's life itself was created for us humans. It's love.
Rage, anger, I will destroy everyone!
Oh my god, I'm going to duel him so fucking hard if he clutches this.
but then Thorkell kicked him through the uprights and it was game time after that. Then he told the story about how Thor's left the game and whatnot, and how that messed up his head. But then Askeladd came up to Thorfinn and was like, hey, I have the methods, just listen to me right now.
You're not my dad, fuck off!
So taking heed of Askeladd's advice, Thorfinn just baited him, and he jumped up and tapped him on the head with a kick, and that pretty much did the job. But then as the soldiers were raging about the loss, Canute finally evolved and showed up talking about,
Hey, my bitch-ass dad just tried to kill me. I ain't with that shit no more. We're gonna go to Denmark, and we're gonna fuck some shit up, son. Viking country. Let's ride.
this is the craziest starting five I've ever seen, bro. Thorfinn running the point, Canute at the 2 guard on his Aaron Yeager shit, this guy right here at 3, Askeladd running the 4, and then Thorkell gargantuan ass anchor in the middle at the 5 position, bro. Y'all can't tell me this team ain't going 82-0. Anyway, they got to where the king was, and the king was like,
My eyes are still adjusting to the darkness. If I can only get a little closer, I'll be able to see the king.
Ah, fuck. If it isn't the result of me failing to pull out. Welcome back, Canute.
Holy shit, he's up.
Anyway, Canute pretty much came in there talking about how he was trying to achieve the throne, but the king basically told him to fuck off. And right before he was about to have all 3 of them put on a shirt, Askeladd was able to convince the king to not kill them there. And the king was like,
Damn, you speak well. For someone who is the son of a hoe!
After that, the king was like,
I'm throwing a party. I'll give you your present. Then, how about that?
so then they set off to York, wherever the fuck that is. But this assassin tried to quickscope Canute, but he used a decoy.
Fuck, I am so sorry about that. I have a band-aid. Do you want that?
Meanwhile, Thorfinn slept the attacker, and then these guards came up trying to accuse him, so he was like, man, you don't get your bitch ass out my face, nigga. But after that, he ran up on the old head from Iceland.
Thorfinn, please come back to Iceland with me.
Fuck you, fuck Iceland, fuck the boat you came here on, and fuck the Boston Celtics!
Anyway, Askeladd and his big-ass brain started a rumor to cause distrust for the king, and then came up with a plan. Then, didn't reveal the whole plan because he knew that bald fuck over there was singing, so he had Thorfinn tell him to confirm it.
That motherfucker doesn't miss, does he?
He's fucking good. Anyway, Thorfinn was finally ready to challenge Askeladd to duel number 138, but then Bjorn injured ass came out of nowhere talking about friendship and shit, and Askeladd just fucking killed him. That was so random. What the fuck? Shit was just cordial like 24 hours before.
Father, today's the day that I'm finally gonna avenge you. I'm going to fucking murder this bastard.
He is getting in that ass.
Agreed.
Anyway, after Askeladd tried to give that man Thorfinn the keys to victory by explaining that he too was also in this situation and how he cleverly got his get back after 2 years of acting like he was family with his deadbeat ass dad, this fucking idiot was like, cause I'm not trying to hear that, bruh. I'm a crash out through and through. I am going to kill you.
Let it go, Thorfinn. It's over, alright?
Anyway, they got to York, and now it's time for the meeting. And everyone is there except Thorfinn, and was still fucked up about getting dropped off for the 278th time. But anyway, the king begun his address, and everything was going good, exactly as Askeladd planned. I've won on my light Yagami shit. I'm so fucking smart. Niggas playing checkers, but I just invented chess, bitch. Yes, sir. I just fucking won. Game, set, point Askeladd.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention we're, invading Wales.
What? Anyway, so that kind of fucked Askeladd up because he couldn't figure out how to counter that, nor could he figure out how the king even figured out that Wales was a part of the whole equation. But then he kind of realized that he was in a corner and that his luck had run out and that the only way out was to crash out. He filleted the king's neck and then started going on a fucking rampage. His crash dummy chip activated. Meanwhile, Thorfinn was preparing to go back home, but then he heard the sound of metal clanging and his chip activated. So he pulled up as Askeladd was cooking the rest of the soldiers, and then Askeladd took his focus off of everything for 1 second to tell Thorfinn dumbass to get the fuck out of there. And then Canute came in and like 15th partied that nigga. Thorfinn saw that shit and started tweaking the fuck out. And everyone else in there was confused in a motherfucker, bro. But then Canute was like,
Everyone, stop! Let him free. He is not an enemy. He didn't want any of this. He just wants to go home and he deserves grace. Enslave that nigga now!
and yeah, that's how this shit ended. Getting random shots of niggas we've never seen before. But let's move on to part 2. Psych! Nigga, I ain't doing that shit today. Y'all gonna have to wait a few weeks. I catch y'all in a few days though. Peace.
You